is the L2C Media Network, and this is the L2C Sports Final. Now, with the headlines and the day in sports, here's Steve the Baxman Baxley. Oh, I wish we had something with the Lord. The cat is feeling a little sad tonight, but welcome one and all to a rather speechless, if you will, broadcast tonight. The sports broadcasting world today lost one hell of a good spark. Jamie Samuelsen. He lost his battle with colon cancer today. As we try to find the words, and he was 48 years old when he died, passed. The words just I don't know what to say, but he was one of a kind, this man. He started off at WDFN, the legendary sports radio station in Detroit. And then he came to 97.1 The Ticket. Personally, I wish I had written this, but it's hard to do things when you're off the cuff here. He co-hosted the Jamie and Stoney with Mike Stone Monday through Friday on The Ticket at 6 a.m. He revealed last Monday on the air that he had been battling colon cancer for the past 19 months. He said his diagnosis after an infection recently forced him to take some days off. Here's what Bob Wojnarowski said and tweeted, quote, "I am so sad and sorry to pass this along at the family's request. Jamie Samuelsen, the best damn friend you could ever have, a tremendous broadcaster on 97.1 The Ticket, passed away tonight at 48. He was surrounded by his wonderful family, and he went peacefully. Jamie was all goodness and kindness, the sharpest wit and the greatest laugh. He did radio for 25 years in Detroit, and he kept adding friends along the way as he built a fantastic reputation. He will be forever missed and forever remembered." You want to know how tough Jamie Samuelsen was? He was diagnosed with colon cancer 19 months ago, and he never got one damn break. He fought like hell, and the cancer wouldn't let up, not for 1 minute, but he never wanted people to know until the end. Incredible strength. And that is from Bob Wojnarowski, the great Wojo himself. Now, Sammy said emerged on the Detroit radio sports scene, WDFN, AM 1130 in 94. Following year, he became a show host. He moved to 97.1 The Ticket, where he was co-host of an evening show with Bob Wojnarowski, and then moved to the morning with Mike Stone. And he's been on the air with Stone since 2016. He continued to be a contributor to the Free Press and also part of the Channel 2 WJBK Sportswork show, and along with Bob Wojnarowski, the best damn pair on the Lions pregame show, period. A native of Lafayette, California, outside San Francisco. He graduated Northwestern University. I didn't even know they had a football team there. Had to do it. He is survived by journalist Christy McDonald and 3 children. Jimmy Samuelsen, dead at the age of 48. And what can one say except, and if I'm censored, I'm censored, but cancer is a bastard. And with that, we fans at the mid-Michigan area of 97.1 The Ticket, and Jamie and Stoney, as well as Jamie and Wojo, send our sympathies, condolences, respects, love, honor, and good vibes to his family, friends, colleagues. And though he may have left this mortal soil, his journey ending too soon, he goes on a new journey, guided by the hand of God, to where there is no end, a road that is clear and long and fruitful. And with that, let's do what we do somewhat good. Let's give you some sports news, shall we? I think we shall. Okay, let's kick it off. I know we're let's put it this way. This is our keeper. By the way, you probably notice, just want to let you know, our Saturday night Spreaker show postponed for 24 hours. We'll have it on Sunday night. The Jay the Brain Man presents Wrestle Anime Hut with Jay the Brain Man and, of course, yours truly, Steve the Baxman Baxter. And, well, here we go now. Earlier yesterday, we and others reported that there might be a possibility that Major League Baseball would possibly call it a season after the Miami Marlins decided to hit the COVID-19, among others, like the Cardinals and a few other teams. And I'm sort of feeling still there, but let's give you some news. Well, we thought Mr. Manfred said that there's a possibility the season may end. We may have a... Guess what? Rob Manfred, the commish, has a day after telling Major League Baseball Player Association head Tony Clark that the regular season might have to be canceled, has either changed course or is trying to change the narrative. ESPN's Carl the Boom Boom Ravitch tweeted on Saturday that Manfred told him the following, quote, "We are playing. The players need to be better, but I am not a quitter in general, and there is no reason to quit now." I could think of maybe about 20 reasons to quit. We have had to be fluid, but it is manageable. I'd like to know how manageable it is. John Heyman of MLB Network tweeted Saturday afternoon that the league had a call on Friday and that Manfred and the owners have a strong commitment to make health a priority while playing as many games as possible. To sum it up, the plug ain't going to be pulled, said Heyman. I wonder if he's related to that other Heyman fella. Now, one could point that there is ample reason to halt the season. I can think of one reason, the Miami Marlins. They've already experienced COVID-19 outbreak. 18 players testing positive. St. Louis Cardinals could be in the early stages of their own breakout after a handful of their players and staff tested positive in recent days. On Friday night alone, a full 20% of the league was sidelined due to COVID-19 related complications. And all that despite the season being fewer than 10 days old. 10 days old, kids. 10 days. Can you dig it? Can we hold court here for just a just a little brief moment. I got a little something here that I got to take care of. So I'll leave the mic on here so you'll be able to hear me. We're not a professional show, but we try to be. Ah, yes. Okay, give me a brochure. I went for a little friend. Haha. Meet my stinky friend. Okay, let's see where he is. There we go. Well, if I got him, I got him. Hey. Okay, now let us replace the wheel. There we go. We're good. Cat's in the hallway. I love this working from home. Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? That's right. One could also point out that Manfred is clearly establishing the players as the culprits. If things continue to go south, it's true that the players owe a share of the blame, especially if the internal investigation by Major League Baseball is correct and the Marlins went out and did a little congregating at the hotel bar. But it's not simple. If the MLB season gets shut down, it's going to be because of failures at three levels: government, league, and player. Now, for an example of where Manfred and the league could have been better, consider the adjustments that it made made this week, including hiring a compliance officer, having a trained professional in place who could help with education and offer instruction on risk management. Is an obvious concept, yet for whatever reason, League didn't even know that, didn't even act on it until after the season started. Now, if you remember, the league shut down in March, and they didn't pick back up until early July. Now, there was ample time in between to figure out these aspects that could have improved the league's chances on making it through the 60-game season. If the NHL and the NBA could do it, why didn't Major League Baseball step up to the plate, pun intended, and do a little fandango of saving? Now, if the league had been more proactive, unlike joining up with the joining up with NHL or the NBA, it would be in a better position right now. As it is, it's certainly not encouraging that the commissioner needs to tell reporters that he is an quitter before some teams have had their home opener. And I will tell you this, folks. I am a baseball fan, baseball purist, if you will. But I think Rob Manfred knows that he and his gang have screwed up. They have become literally an embarrassment. NHL, they implemented things. NBA implemented things. Major League Baseball, what happened? So we say good luck to Major League Baseball, but I have a feeling this COVID-19 madness, this pandemic, is going to continue to where they may not have a choice. They may just have to cancel the season. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, let's go to it. In the NBA, I have said my blood and said my piece. Giannis Antetokounmpo was involved in two controversial calls during Friday's Milwaukee Bucks win over the Celtics. The first was a whistle for a hostile act that was later overturned, and the second was a charge that was later turned into a block on Marcus Smart, Both fouls would have given Antetokounmpo 6 for the game and therefore knocked him out. They didn't, and the Bucks pulled away late in the fourth quarter. Now, Marcus Smart disagreed with calls and blatantly blamed poor officiating for the result. He's told media, quite frankly, I think we all know what that was all about. It was Giannis's now fine Smart $15K. And Ted Konapo praised Smart after the game. He said, his teammates, he plays hard. He guards the best player. So that's what I told him. And I just play hard. There's nothing more to that. I'm not coming at you. That's not my personality. I just try to stay focused, try to help my team win, and I know he's going to try to talk all the time and get me out of my game. And I respect that he's doing that because he's trying to get me out of my game. I understand when I sit down and I calm down. I look back and I understand what he's trying to do, end quote. The Bucks will be the Eastern Conference's number 1 seed, and the Celtics, after losing on Friday, lead the Miami Heat by only 1 game in the standings for the number 3 seed. Now, if Miami moves up, Boston would fall to number 4, setting up a potential second-round matchup between them and the Bucks. All 3 games between Milwaukee and Boston were decided by single digits this season, and the Celtics match up fairly well against the NBA's best team on paper. Again, on paper. This controversy will only add a layer of animosity to what would be a very exciting series. Stay tuned on that, kiddies. This has a potential of going far. I can't wait. Can you? No. Okay, let's keep going shall we? And we'll continue bringing you the headlines and everything else therein. Let's go down to the MLB, otherwise known as the MLB, Major League Baseball. So, if you're well, already, let's go to it. Here we go, Major League Baseball. Bama Slamma, let's go for the big 2 that are still in progression right now. 9th inning. It's a slobber knocker between the Oakland Athletics and the Seattle Mariners. A tie, 2-2 in the 9th inning. 2-5-1 for the Athletics, 2-4-0 for the Mariners. In the 6th inning, it is Les Giants over Les Rangers. By the way, the Athletics Mariners, bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 6th, Rangers Giants. Giants lead them 4-2. 4-4-0 for Giants, 2-5-0 for Les Rangers. Now, let's go for some final scores and the players of against the old KC Royals and beat them to a massive pulp. 11-5, 11-21-0 for the White Sox, 5-15-4 for the Royals. Foster the winner, he's 1-0. Bolanos got the loss for Kansas City, he's 0-2. And the players of the game were Jimenez for the White Sox, left fielder, 4 for 6, a run, a homer, double, and 4 ribs with a lot of sauce on them. That's right. Robert for the White Sox center fielder, 4 for 6, 2 runs, a homer, 2 doubles, and 2 ribs with a little sauce added on the side. A final in extra voided innings, 10 to be exact. California Angels overtake the Houston Astros 5-4, 5-9-2 for the Angels, 4-11-0 for the Astros. Butcher gets his second win in a row for the Angels, yes. And Rodriguez gets his first loss for the Astros. Players of the game were Greinke for Houston, the pitcher. He went 5 2/3, gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Canning, the California Angels pitcher, 6 full with 6 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a partridge in a pear tree. Cha-cha-cha. The New York Yankees defeated their little rivals, the Boston Red Sox, 5-2, 5-8-1 for the Yanks, 2-6-0 for the Red Sox. Nelson kicked in with the victory. He's 1-0. Goldlig got the loss for the Red Sox. He's 0-1. And Hale got the save, his first. And speaking of Hale, he is one of the players of the game. Hale for the Yankees pitcher got 2 innings pitched. 2 hits, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk, while Nelson, the other pitcher for the Yanks, pitched 3 good innings, no hit, no errors, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. We keep going and going and going and going and going, baby. Twins over the Indians, 3-zip, 3-6-0 for the Minnesota Twins, 0-2-0 for the Cleveland Indians. Maeda gets the win for the Twins. He's 2-0, and Carrasco splits them. He's 1-1. Rogers gets his 3rd save for the Twins. Sano is player of the game, number 1 for Minnesota. First baseman, 2 for 3. 2 runs, 2 homers, and 2 ribs with sauce. And Maeda, the Minnesota pitcher, 6 full, gave up a hit, no earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Ooh, was he good? And he was. Braves over the Mets, 7-1, 7-9-0 for the Bravas. 1-6-0 for the Mets. Tomlin gets the win for the Braves. Waka splits them for the Mets. He's 1-1. Tomlin is one of the players of the game for Atlanta. The pitcher went 2 1/3 innings. Got no hits, got no earned runs, got 3 strikeouts and no walks. Kilome, the New York Mets pitcher, went 4 full, gave up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and no walks. Final score in 11 innings. That's 11. It could also be 2, but it's 11. 5-4. Orioles defeated the Rays. 5-8-1 for the O's. 4-8-1 for the Rays. Lakins gets the win for the Orioles. He's 1-0. Drake suffers his 2nd loss. LeBlanc is a player of the game. The pitcher goes 5 1/3. Innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Lakins, the Baltimore pitcher, went 1 full, gave up no hits, no earned runs, 1 strikeout, and no walks. Yeah, of course not. Dodgers laid some wood against the Arizona Diamondbacks, 11-2, 11-11-0 for the Dodgers, 2-5-1 for the DBs. Arias gets his first win for the Dodgers. He's 1-0, and Weaver suffers his 2nd loss. He's 0-2. Taylor for the Dodgers, the shortstop, 1 for 1, a run, a homer, and 3 ribs. Arias, the Dodgers pitcher, went 6 full, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Rockies beat up the Padres, 6-1, 6-11-0 for the Rocks, 1-3-1 for the Pods. Freeland gets his 2nd win in a row for the Rocks, while Lucchese gets his 1st loss for the Pods. Kemp, Colorado DH, went 1 for 3, 2 runs, a homer, an RBI, and a walk. While Freeland, the Colorado pitcher, went 6 full, gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and a walk. That's right, a walk. Cubbies defeat the Pirates, or Pirates, if you prefer. 4-3, 4-8-0 for the Cubbies, 3-6-0 for the Pirates. Chatwood got a 2nd win in a row. Keller split him. Yeah, not only did he split him, he split him 1-1. And Wick got his first save. That's right. Let's keep going. Chatwood, the Chicago pitcher, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs, 11 strikeouts, and 2 walks, while Schwarber, the Chicago left fielder, got 2 for 4, run, a homer, and 2 ribs, no sauce. And yes, friends, we get to do it 5 times in a row. Let's go. Reds and Tigers get postponed. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Phillies, Jays also postponed. Oh, the doo-dah day. Nationals and Marlins, too. Phillies and Blue Jays as well. Cardinals, Brewers, wrap us up. Phillies and Blue Jays tried to play too. I didn't say I was good. I just said I was trying my best, you know. That's your MLB, your Major League Baseball scoreboard. Now we transgression to the NBA. Da 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 da. You see the best watch the NBA. Hey, everybody sing. Anyway, let's go for the scores of the NBA, the National Basketball Association, if you prefer. And of course, we must, in long appreciation, do this with proper respect. Okay, that's enough respect. Let's just lay in it like we normally do. All right, he was on Everything is Final. Yes, it is. Everything is final. Everything is beautiful in its own way, don't you believe? All right, let's get to it. The Heat was on. And in the winning spirit against the Nuggets, 125-105. Butler for Miami, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Jokic for Denver had a quiet 19 points, an excellent 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. That was Thunder, but not from down under. It was from Oklahoma City. They beat up on the Utah Jazz. By the way, can anyone tell me, does Utah have Jazz? I don't know. I visited there once, couldn't find any Jazz. Anyway, Thunder beat up the Jazz 110-94. Mitchell for Utah, 13 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists. Gilgeous Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder hit some pure lightning, 19 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists. Clippers over the Pelicans, 126-103. Alexander Walker for New Orleans got 15 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. George of the backboard. That's right, George of the Clippers. George of the hardwood. 28 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Indiana Pacers outpaced the 76ers 127-121. Embiid for Philly, 41 points, 21 rebounds, and 4 assists in the loss. Warren for Indiana, 53 points. That's right, 53 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Raptors, the world champion defenders. The Raptors defeated the Lakers. 107-92. King LeBron gave to his subjects 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Lowry for Toronto boogieing on down with 33 points, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. Still letting fans ask, of course, Kawhi who? So there you go with the NBA scores. How about some NHL? I wish we can play the theme that I love so well, but we can't. So let's go to the NHL scoreboard, shall we? Okay. And one game that is still going on. The Stanley Cup qualifiers are starting up. Yes. Start me up, baby. Winnipeg leads the series 37-28. It was Les Jets over les Flames in the second period. Well, now it's wrong. They have tied the game now. It is 1-1. Shall we go for the final scores? Whilst I get this egg off my face. Number 7 defeated number 10. The Hurricanes took out the New York Rangers 3-2. We have no 3 stars selections yet, so join us tomorrow when we do. Hopefully we might. Final score, hopefully we'll have them before our hour is up. 12th ranked, Linda Steele, Chicago Blackhawks. Did a little mollywhopping of the number 4th ranked Oilers, 6-4. The 3 stars. Would you like to know that? Would you like to know the 3 stars? Well, the 2 stars are Linda Steele, Chicago Blackhawkers. Kubalik, 2 goals, 3 assists. Towers, 2 goals, 1 assist for Chicago. And McDavid for Edmonton, 1 goal, 3 assists. More final scores as qualifying round begins. 11th ranked Panthers got dismissed by the number 9 Islanders 2-1. And again, we have no 3 stars for you. Hopefully, before we say our adios Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. We'll have them for you. And this one was a real beauty, kids. It just ended just a few ticky poos ago. Number 12 ranked Les Canadiens de Montréal took out the number 5 ranked Penguins. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it, kids? Yes, it was. Would you like to know what the score was? Canadians 3, Penguins 2. Again, no 3-star selections. So we're going to have to either wait to hopefully before the end of us to give you those 3 stars. And that was the NHL scoreboard. Wow. Wasn't that fun, Uncle Bob? Yes, it was. By the way, was there golf? Oh, I do believe there was some golf. Let's give you some golf, shall we? And here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Excuse me, folks. Once again, I've been interrupted. Thank you. Yes, it's closed. I closed it earlier. Gracias. Don't worry. Let's Okay, let's go to this little fun fall here. The FedEx St. Jude action took place. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And you had the golf skulls to prove it, I do believe. Yes, do we have? Yes, we do. Brendan Todd, 12 under, has the lead. Byung-Hun An is in second place at -11. Ricky Fowler, third, -10. Brooks Kopeka, fourth, -9. Justin Thomas, -8. He's in fifth. And among those tied at the lucky numerals of 6, Bill Mickelson, Louis Oosthuizen, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Chez Ravier, Christian, all with -7. Some folks tied at 10th. Among those, Christian Bezundiat, -6. Joel Dahlman, -6. Shane Lowry, -6. How many more? Tom Lewis, -6. Webb Simpson, -6. Jason Day, -6. Sung Jae Im, -6. All of them tied in 10th place. And there you go. So we got that. By the way, the 2020 U.S. Open will be played without fans at Winged Foot. You can catch the U.S. Open, I do believe, on NBC this year. It's a good thing to note. Or maybe not note. Okay, let's keep. As I do believe we got some auto racing coming up. Some auto racing news. By the way, we're on until 12:30 because, well, I did less growing up. Also, some news for you tonight. If you are a Detroit Lion fan, you know the agony and the ecstasy. You know a lot of agony, but never any ecstasy. And well, oh boy, not looking good for the Detroit Lions. On Saturday, they placed quarterback Matthew Stafford on the reserve COVID-19 list. This new reserve list category was created for a player who either tests positive for the COVID-19 or who's been quarantined after having been in close contact with an infected patient or patients. If a player falls in either of these categories, their club is required to immediately place the player on the reserve COVID-19 list per agreed upon by the NFL and the Players Association policy. Clubs are not permitted to comment on players' medical status other than referring to roster status. Clubs also may not disclose whether player is in quarantine or is positive for COVID-19. Stafford played in 8 games last season, threw for 2,499 yards, 19 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Sunday morning before the Lions' Week 10 matchup against the Bears, it was revealed that Stafford had a back injury and would be inactive, which ended his consecutive start streak at 136 games. He was later shut down for the remainder of the season. A flurry of rumors, and if anyone could tell me what the hell a flurry of rumors is, I would be happy. I've seen snow flurries, but never rumor flurries. Well, anyway, they spread earlier this offseason that the Lions were looking to trade Stafford ahead of the 2020 NFL Draft, but that never came to fruition, which is a big word. That often means never came to reality. And both his agent and his wife came out indicating he wanted to remain in Detroit. I don't blame him. The man is truly one of the reasons the spirit smiles in that city. We continue. The former number 1 overall pick in the 2009 draft has been one constant for the Lions over the past decade. He has had 3 different head coaches through 10 seasons and has had to deal with quite a bit of turnover when it comes to his offensive playmakers, but he still has gotten the Lions to the postseason 3 times. In the first half of the Lions' Week 7 matchup against the Vikings, he made history after reaching 40,000 career passing yards in his 147th career game played. It marked the fewest games needed in NFL history to accomplish this feat. And with training camp having just kicked off, this is going to be one major storyline to follow in Detroit. Could be a situation where Stafford may have just come in contact with an infected person, or he himself could have been infected. All right, let's keep going like a mojo here. We got, I think, did we do NBA? How about the opposite course there, the WNBA? Let's give you something of a little score. Wait a minute, we don't have scores yet because, well, let's get to what's coming up, shall we? I'm glad we're here. Are you? The WNBA season got underway this weekend with back-to-back triple headers on Saturday and Sunday. In the opening game, Breanna Stewart and the Seattle Storm picked up where they left off in 2018, cruising to an 87-71 win over number 1 overall pick Sabrina Ionescu and the New York Liberty. That was just the first of an opening day triple header in at least 89 national TV broadcast debuts. And there of course a bubble on the campus of IMG Academy. So do we have scores? Well, not yet, but okay. Lovely, isn't it? Yes, we don't have scores. Now we do. Thank you. It's good to have some people just enjoying themselves, don't you think? Okay. Let's make this count. Do we have scores, guys? Scores. Do we have scores? Please tell me we have scores. Please tell me we have scores, because if we don't have scores, yes, we do have a score. Okay, let's go to it. Scores from the WNBA. Can we get rid of that little plug of blue? Thank you. Saturday, August 1st, the scoreboard says of the WNBA as it continues to hypnotize us into laying bread. You know what I wish we found? I wish these scores would be quickly coming here. Come, Lud. Let us meld into Scoreville. Yes, meld into Scoreville now. Well, here we go. As we triumph once again, not knowing just where the scores are. So we're going to go over here. Very fast, very expeditious. We're going to go until 12:30. So, hey, it's a big trade-off. Okay, let's rock this puppy. And of course, we got some UFC news. I know a lot of people is that the UFC is very important to all of us. Plus a few other scores that we got to do. Then some shout outs and everything else that you need, we need, and we got. So if we're ready, if we have everything, good. Fantastic. Thank you. I am just loving every minute of this, aren't you? To where we're supposed to go. Yes, thank you. The WNBA. That's right, kids. The WNBA. Let's get to the scores from that august organization. And there we are. Finally, we get somewhere, and we get somewhere with not one, not two, but three games. Let's give you those games from tonight's action. Augusto the first, and as we say, here we go. Here we go. We're blank. Aha. Come on, give us the scores, please. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Here we go. All right, here we go from the first. Lynx beat the Sun 78-69. The Sky beat the Mystics 88-86, and the Storm beat the Sparks 81-75. Let's go for the top performers in all three games. For Minnesota, Collier 17 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for the forward from Minnesota. Dewana Bonner for Connecticut, the forward, 28 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. In the Mystic Sky game, it was Atkins, Washington, the guard, 24 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Williams for Chicago, the forward, 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. For the Sparks and Storm, LA gave us Candace Parker, 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. And Brianna Stewart, forward for Seattle, 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. With that, Mendel in emotion. Let's go for the scoreboard. And here we go. On the scoreboard of joy and happiness, I'm going to turn this down because I don't want a copyright strike on me. So let's get to it. We got some soccer for you. We got some baseball from Japan and Korea to talk about, as well as other things. So let's give you some scores, shall we? I think we shall. Most of the scores, folks. And for all the scores, go to scoreboard.com, pick your language, and enjoy. All right, I've got 21 minutes before we have to say our au revoirs. So there we go. Let's try our luck, kids. There we go. Okay. Let's go to it. Let's get to last night's scores, guys, if we can. Thank you. Soccer, basketball, baseball, you name it, we got it for you. Hefty, bleepy, bleepy, bleepy. Okay, soccer. I keep calling for soccer, and the soccer scores should pop up immediately, and yes, they do. In Italy, Serie A, Sampdoria and Brescia tied at 1. Milan over Cagliari 3-0. Inter over Atalanta 2-0. Roma over Juventus 3-1. And Napoli over Lazio 3-1. South Korea K-League 1. Jeonbuk beat Pohang 2-1. Seoul beat Seongnam 2-1. Gwangju over Incheon 3-1. In the World Friendly, let's pick some games here for you. Kolin over Krylov, 8-0. Slava Prague over Liberec, 3-2. Prostjov over Otrokovic, 6-0. USK Anif over Straswalchen, 8-0. Lito Miraco over and Neratovois, nearer to God to thee, 1-up. Frydek Mystic over Ostrava, 3-2. Chumlek Nad Chidnow over Vysok Mito, 4-1. Legia and Swit tied at Goose Eggs. St. Gillois over Moskron, 2-0. Pleasant over Sisk Bujik, 2-0. And if you want more of those, go to scoreboard.com/English and hit the soccer link right there, and you'll get all that. Basketball, we have already done that. Hockey, we've already done that. By the way, Flames over the Jets, 2-1, 17 minutes in the second period. Now let's go to baseball in Japan, the NPB. It took a full 9. The Chunichi Dragons defeated the Akut Swallows 3-1, 3-6-0 Dragons, 1-4-2 Swallows. Katsunu got the win. He's 1-0. Agawa for the Swallows gets the loss. He's 4-1. The Fukuoka Silverhawks over the Seibu Lions 4-0. 4-8-0 for the Hawks, 0-1-0 for the Lions. Ishikawa for the Silverhawks wins his 4th straight, while Honda was not making it simple. He loses his 3rd straight. The Nippon Ham Fighters over the Oric Buffaloes 3-1, 3-6-0 for the Ham Fighters, 1-5-1 for the Buffaloes. Verhagen for the Ham Fighters. For the Ham Fighters, he got the win. He's 3-1, while Tajimi gets a loss for the Buffaloes. He's 1-2. Yomiuri Giants whipped up some Hiroshima Carp butt, 11-3, 11-14-0 for the Giants, 3-8-1 for the Carp. Taguchi for Yomiuri gets the big win. He's 2-0. Tokata gets the loss. He's 1-4. Rakuten Gold Eagles over the Shiba Latte Marins, 8-0, 8-16-1 Golden Eagles, 0-4-0 Marins. Tanichi for the Marins gets the loss. He's 3-2. Shiomi gets the win. He's 2-3. And the Yokohama Bay Stars slap dance on the Hashin Tigers, 7-3, 7-13-0 Bay Stars, 3-7-1 Tigers. Nishi for the Tigers, 2-3. With the loss, Imanga gets the Bay Stars a 4-2 win right there. All right, let's get some more fun, shall we? Czech Republic winner stage in the Extraliga. I am not going to foul up the names. If I do, my apologies. The Kotlarka Prague over the Hiroshi Bruno, 7-3, 7-13-2 for Prague, 3-7-3 for Hiroshi. Draki Bruno blanked Ostrava, 3-0, 3-11-2 for Draki, 0-9-0 for Ostrava. Eagles Prague blanked, didn't blank, but boy, should they. They were really hotter. They were hot over Tempo. Prague, 10-6. This one went to extra innings, 10-16-1 for the Eagles. 6-9-2 for Tempo. That's not enough. Hiroshi Bruno over the Kotlarka Prague, 7-4, 7-10-0 for Hiroshi, 4-7-2 for Kotarka. South Korea, the Korean Baseball Organization. KT Wiz Suwon defeated the SK Wyverns 11-0, 11-13-0 for Swan, 0-6-1 for Wyverns. Twins over the Eagles. The LG Twins over the Hanwha Eagles, 9-6, 9-15-0 for the Twins, 6-8-2 for Les Eagles. Lottie Giants over the Kia Tigers, 7-3, 7-10-0 for the Giants, 3-9-3 for the Tigers. Dinos lose to the Doosan Bears, 12-10 in extras. 12-17-1 for the Bears, 10-15-1 for the Dinos. And here's one score that's really fun. Would make you really want the burger roll. The Kwon Heroes slam danced on the Samsung Lions 22-7, 22-23-1 for the Heroes, 7-8-1 for the Lions. In Taiwan, the CPBL China Trust Brothers defeated the Fubon Guardians 3-2 in extras. 3-10-0 for the Brothers, 2-6-2 for the Guardians. Rakuten Monkeys over the Uni Lions 5-3, not going extras, but a full 9. 5-10-2 for the Monkeys, 3-10-0 for the Lions. So there you go on that level. And there's your scoreboard right there. Do we have a chance of a hearty handshake? Yes, we do, kids. We do. Okay, let's rock this puppy and rock it good. Let's do this proper. Hang on, folks. Gotta do this proper correctly. Oot. Let's go to it. So if you're ready, let's go to it. All right, let's take you to the mystical world of our hellos. Cleo Glide, Brenda Dixon, The Real Deal, Linda Steele. Hi, how are you? And hello. We say also a very fruitful, heavenly hello. Okay, let's go. And hello, Donna Payne, Angela Peterson, Christina Peterson, Jay the Brain Man, Anne-Marie Mann, Yuki Tanaka, Matthew Nichols, Jerry Nichols, Nancy Nichols. We also are in the mysterious world of denial, and we all know where the denial is. So if you're ready, I know I was ready. Say hello, January J. Keaton, to Sandra Douglas, Vanessa Douglas, to Cassie Little, Helena Kirby, Vanessa, Elise, how you doing? And the little baby and your hubby and everybody else over there. Hopefully you're good. Amari Woods as well. All the gang from Ye Old Text Me TV. Alina Kirby being one of them. Gotta say hello to her. Who else do we say hi to? Rob Rigo. Yay! We're no longer in the metal block. Crystal Hart, how you doing? By the way, I know we gotta do a lot of things. So, also Dorothy Malone, the group, the all ladies group. Courtney Lynn Elwood, how you doing? All the ladies of that august organization. We also say hi and hello to Rebecca, to Kiki Melendez, and to all the ships at sea, to Audrey Dahlgren, Alex Sims, Nick Mentis, and a partridge in a pear tree. Also, we say hi to Crystal Hart, Monica Cram, Gary Cram, Casey Ann, The lovely and talented Miss Samantha O'Neill, Samantha Phillips, John Linder Jr., Joseph Radcliffe, Lila Lazarus, Mark, the Mod Father, Boone, Mark Wilson, Claire Flannery, Nick Moss, Robert Oberhoff, Rebecca Nicole Pelkis, Regina Lewis, Rigo Flores, Stephen Rivera, Todd Clamford, Tonya TKO, and Tyke Prado. If that's not enough, there's more. Roman Ronan. We also say hi. What you doing over there? Okay. We also say hi to a couple more people before we whisk off. We'll feed my little kitty here another treat because she deserves it. Nicole Salem, hi. Okay. I want to give you this because you were very good. Okay. There it is. There you go. Okay. Nicole Salem, how you doing? Get well soon, please. Well, get well soon. Nicole Salem, be well, I should say. Be well. And smile with memories of gold. Bobby Langford, how you doing? And everybody on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook, we say hello. Before we leave the airwaves tonight, yes, I know you're probably saying, hey, where's our UFC? Gosh dog it. Well, we got you UFC. And then we're going to be saying a very much fun adieu. As we do, we got some more passages before we say our au revoirs to you. And this one is a hurt and a hurt and a hurt. Here we go. Santa Fe High School basketball star J.B. White, 4-star recruit who committed to play for New Mexico Lobos, was shot and killed early Saturday morning. He was 18 years young. The shooting took place around 3:30 a.m. at a residence in Chupadero, an area north of Santa Fe. It is unclear who the shooter was or why White was in the area. Authorities confirmed his death but said the case remains active. No suspects have been arrested. Let's get you over now to some UFC. We go from a little sadness to the UFC fight night for tonight. We do have NASCAR coming up, so enjoy tomorrow. Let's give you just the results. If we can, here we go. The UFC fight card results: Chris Gutierrez versus Cody Duran, the fight to an unanimous draw, 2020, 2020, 2028. Jamal Emmers defeated Vince Cachero via unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Nate Manis defeated Johnny Munoz via unanimous decision, 29-27, 29-27, 29-27. Jonathan Martinez defeated Frankie Sands via third-round TKO strikes. Bobby Green defeated Lando Venata via unanimous decision, 30-26, 30-27, 30-27. Vicente Luque defeated Randy Brown via second-round TKO with strikes. Jennifer Maya defeated Joanne Calderwood via first-round submission with an armbar. And Derek Brunson defeated Edmund Shabinzen via third-round TKO with strikes. Folks, that is going to things up our top story. The shocking passing of a spark in Detroit sports broadcasting. Jimmy Samuelsen lost his battle with colon cancer today at the age of 48. We here at the L2C Sports Final and all sports fans send our sympathies, respects, love, condolences, and honors to Jamie's family, friends, and colleagues at 97.1 Detroit, The Ticket, 91.7 FM, WXYT. That is going to wrap things up for us here on the Sports Final. Tomorrow, sports continue, and we hope that we usually end by saying our usual farewell, but tonight we just want to say this. Get checked. Guys, get checked. Get a colon cancer check right now. I don't know what else to say, but I will have something to say on my Facebook page. Thank you all for watching. I'm just going to leave like this. Thank you. Good night, and hug your kids. Be well.